I fought those laws through referendum projects, citizens petitions for grand jury, multiple causes of actions in court. I guarantee you, we need judicial reform, not just at the federal level. We need it at the state level just as well. As your state senator, I will fight every day to make this government accountable and make it smaller, because the bigger our government gets, the fewer liberties we have. We've had a good, solid slate of candidates here tonight, and we've got a good, solid slate of candidates all over the state of New Mexico. One thing I noticed different about this election and this election process is we've got multiple candidates that are unopposed. Those candidates are still coming out, they're still on the campaign trail, and what we figured out in New Mexico is the better all of the candidates look, we carry each other. If you go nationwide, Donald Trump is going to carry most of the federal candidates. He's going to carry from the top down. In the state of New Mexico, what I figured out, and mainly through the referendum project, you're going to have these local candidates, and these local candidates have a circle of influence, or a sphere of influence, however you want to say it. Well, if we support our district candidates, our county candidates, our local candidates as statewide candidates, those candidates will carry us, because when we support those candidates, when we do things like this roadshow, when we give the candidates an opportunity to stand in front of the camera with the bright lights, and they make your face look better, and sometimes there's blue lights and different things. Ryan knows all of that stuff. The better our candidates look, the better we all look. We all know, and it is a fact, that the rising tide lifts all boats. In the state of New Mexico, we do have a lot of negative people, and people say that we can't win these statewide races or we can't win these congressional seats. I'm here to tell you that this state is ripe for an unbelievable political upheaval. We've got momentum all over the state of New Mexico. Me and most of these guys, we see each other in a lot of different parts of the state, different events, whatever, you know, we're just everywhere. We've become friends, and we're actually unified in one single cause, and that's to turn this state red. In the state of New Mexico, when I was asked to run for this, I decided to crunch the numbers a little bit. So I sat and I looked at the votes. I looked at the registered voters we had in 2020. That's the year that my opponent won this seat. And then I looked at 2026. If you look at those numbers, and this is a fact, from January 2020 to January 2026, in January 2026, we have 57,000 more registered Republicans in the state of New Mexico than we had registered as Republicans in 2020. That is an amazing number. And some of you are sitting there thinking, and some of the people on TV are thinking, well, how many more registered Democrats do we have? And I'm glad most of you are sitting down. Some of you guys are standing up, so hang on. We actually have 7,000 fewer registered Democrats in the state of New Mexico than what we had in 2020. That's a net gain of 64,000 voters. We're talking 26 voters, 26 voters here, 26 voters there, 1,000 voters here.